Hello everybody, welcome back to Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal. We're in the Alpha Sector bonus section, blind no pause as always, and we're going to hit a couple more of these Creeper Wall systems. But just a quick reminder, if you're new to the Creeper World series, feel free to check out the playlist I have on the first two games. And third one just sort of, it's different, it builds on some things, and some things are totally new. But it's kind of interesting to see how the series has evolved. In any case, Creeper Wall we did. We're headed off to Creeper Wall 2, and hopefully we've got some sort of idea on how to handle this. Okay, so this looks like it's a different approach than the previous one. Alright, so yeah, we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff coming, but let's... It says 2 minutes. I don't know that I can do what's necessary in 2 minutes, but we'll see. Yeah, there's not going to be... We're not going to get a lot from collectors, I don't think. I'm going to stop there, start building reactors. And we're almost to 1 minute. And the question is, yeah, where do we even put the Berthas? That's a whole nother issue. We can't terp. So... yeah, I think I've got a problem here. Put one more up, and then... I think what I'm going to want to do... now in just a minute is just get rid of a couple of these command nodes and use that space. Yeah, here it comes. And it's working its way up. I think I've got to start putting them up now. Let's return to orbit. Return to orbit, and then relay. Like here. There we go, to sort of reconnect everything. There we go, now we're hooked up. And one Bertha is not taking all the energy. Okay, what about two? Nope, what about three? Still looks like we have enough. Four. And then if I relay like here, let's put up a fifth. Yeah, I'm going to deactivate you and continue building energy. Just a couple of those at a time, and we'll just... I think at first... like it's just slowly creeping up over here. So if I... you know what, let's just auto it. And the question, I think, really is, are we getting these built enough that to be able to fire before it starts coming over the top? I think that's sort of the big question here. Yeah, okay, there's a wall coming. But it's not, like, it's slowly making its way. It's moving really slow. The question is, can we kill it before... it comes down here. And I don't know the answer to that. Okay, so let's activate you. Now we're getting a little bit low on energy. Just make sure that we've got auto target set. And we do. There we go. So I'm just going to add a reactor at a time while these power up. Yep, and this is just starting to work its way up. I just feel like it's intentionally pockmarked here so we can't... You can see this working its way and it's only got that little bit there that's going to keep it. So I'll have to think about getting some weapons up over here of the standard variety if this doesn't situate itself. But first things first, just keep building reactors, keep powering these up, and now they're starting to turn and activate. There we go. Now we're firing. I'm wondering, is this wall like almost immune to it? Or is it just... Okay, that's... Because look at the depth right after it hits. The thing with how slow this wall moves is kind of beneficial, but it's going to destroy this. And I don't have anywhere else to put a new one down. So that's kind of where my problem is at the moment. Let's check this out here. It's, yeah, see 1800. So if I put one of these sort of back here, another one over here, I just want to sort of be constantly clearing that out. Because I think the Berthas will survive, maybe. But it's going to take down all of our energy structures. It'd be nice to spread out a little bit here. Because I think the idea is, like, if I have more reactors spread out more, larger area, and then I can, like, as they're destroyed, I can build more in behind and everything. But the problem is, where would this go? I don't think this can move anywhere. This would just die. I could have some energy stored in guppies and then just drop down a new command node. That could, like, after it leaves. I think that's what I'm going to want to do. So I want to build... I think I want to build a couple reactors at a time. It's going to get my energy a little bit low. Because this thing coming so slowly, but it's still coming. And I think also, as it comes over, there's not going to be much... So maybe we can get rid of it at that point? I'm not sure. In any case, I want reactors at, like, different... Yeah, we've got this back down, but I want reactors at different levels. Like, different areas around here so that, like, when it hits one particular section, it's not taking out the whole thing. It doesn't look like we're going to need weapons up here. So if I get reactors in place, and then also the guppy idea after I get energy up high enough to support it. And this is a really slow developing thing. Okay, I think now that this thing is up as far as it is, let's just have the one hitting, you know, somewhere like around there. Let's pound this thing more. Because if we look at this, it is lowering the total amount that's in it gradually as it comes over the dune. I'm killing more than it's able to pick up. Whether I can do enough of that is another story. Okay, we need to get more up. Let's put a guppy there. I want to start that process. The guppies aren't going to carry a lot of energy. The thing is, the only thing they would be able to feed is, well, they could feed rebuilding reactors. Okay, so I could upgrade to 7, which I think I'm definitely going to want to do. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, because that's down to 1,300. I'm not sure if it's actually... I still think it's going to get to me. Like, I'm not going to be able to totally destroy it. I'm going to... The thing is, I want this for when this thing is down. Which means I actually need to be built after it passes. Okay. So I think my best move here is activate you. Continue the reactors where I can. What are we at? This is not going to be picking up any more creeper now, but it's going to get to us soon. Yeah, okay, we're just over 1,000 now. I think it's very possible we may knock this thing out before it gets to us. I'm not sure I can do that, but, well, it's going to get here, but I mean, like, all the way in. Maybe, maybe not. It's under 1,000, but still got a lot of work to do, and now it's going to start hitting us. So, here, and I just want to spread out where we are. I'm also kind of curious. I'm just going to throw this here. Because what happens to this guppy when its parent location is dead? Don't activate that. Start throwing a couple reactors up there. Okay, let's go ahead and activate you. So that's going to help build those faster. You auto-target and activate as well. Okay, yeah, and it's destroyed the guppy when it got by, so there's no point in that. So now we're building reactors on the far side of it to begin replacing our energy, because this is not... Yeah, like we're wearing it down, but we're not going to kill it all the way. So we didn't quite do enough of that. I think you're supposed to be able to. We just didn't bring enough. And I'm curious, like, what survives over here. It's going to be interesting to me. But also, this is now, I think, where I want to start the guppies, because now they're on the far side of this. And where are we at? Yeah, 600 and some. So we've knocked out a significant chunk of it, but not enough. Okay, you're not connecting. And you're already... Now, this is already coming up over. I didn't think it would be doing that yet. Okay, so I need you firing, like, down there. Okay, yeah, I'm going to fail this. So I need more Berthas. I need them faster to try to keep this from coming over. Let's try that again. Because what I want to do is, I don't care anywhere where there's room. I want to just leave the one command node later on. And then anywhere where there's room, I want to have Berthas. Let's just like relay here. And then start building some reactors off of this. Just relay out various places where it's not gonna, not gonna fit. And then really, I just want to be reactoring up is my #1 goal. Then once we get the energy, we get these two out of here and we start building up a bunch of Berthas. To hopefully kill that wall before it gets here. I mean, I think if we hit it enough, we might be able to do that. So I don't think, like if I... No, there's nothing that's going to happen up in there. So that's all got to be. And I could try to connect to these and keep away from them. Like if I relayed up there, but then I'd have to protect them. And with that, I don't think I'm going to be able to protect them. So I'm going with that's not a possibility. I'm trying to get enough of these built to keep up with all of the energy. Let's put one down there and start another little nexus in this area. Whoops, that's not working. Okay. Relay. Reactor. And I don't know what the right number is to get to, but I'm going to say it's 30. Get up to 30 energy income with these. Then we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't think I want to go over any further than that, in that direction. So let's head off to here. Of course, eventually we've got to stop the upward flow here, but we're not at the point where that needs to happen just yet, I don't think. Again, I'm targeting that 30 energy level as just a thing to try. Not at all certain that's the right mark. We should be able to get close here. Come on, give me a spot somewhere. I don't need a lot more, but I do need some more. You know what, I'm going to call it right there. And I'm going to start with these. So, two of you, come on up. And yeah, we can fit some more energy down in here, so let's do that. Okay. Then you go away. This one is actually not connected. So let's get rid of that. Throw a relay there. Come on. There we go. Get rid of you. Yep, okay, that's not quite going to work, so we'll put a couple more up here. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Of course, I'm banking everything here now on be able to get these up and targeting that wall and kill it before it gets by here. Now, all it's been doing here is gaining strength. It's almost up to 2,000. But now, that shouldn't be as much of a thing. So, how do I want to do this? Well, let's set most of them to auto at first. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I love the way the feet of these, you know, just like many of the other units, they change color as you power them up. Or switch them to auto target, rather. There we go. Now we're going to take you off auto. I think I'm going to need... Let's just plant one right there. Let's see if that's enough and have everybody else just target the snot out of this thing. And now they're starting to power up, some of them. And I suppose I can just keep building more energy. That wouldn't hurt. If I stretch out like this, and now we're starting the targeting process 10 minutes in. We've got 33 energy. Okay, so we're at about 1,800 strength now for the creeper wall across the board. And yeah, we're going to be hitting this a lot harder than we were before. You can see this draining down here. And the overall, like, we have enough energy. So I'm going to start putting mortars up here. And we got to be really careful with the energy, so I'm only going to build a little bit at a time. Okay, I think I'm going to throw up one more. The idea is that they will help this as well. Under 1,600. Then I can sort of move the mortars back as this approaches. Okay, we're going to deactivate one of you because I think that's going to be an energy problem. Yep. And then let's throw up one more. So just little bits at a time. Energy is going to fluctuate wildly. I just need to make sure it stays in the right general area. Okay. Yeah, we're looking at under 1400, so we're definitely knocking it down. It's getting up here into an area where it can't pick up much anymore. There we go, under 1300. We're doing pretty well. Still think like the more energy I have at the more levels is going to make things better for me. If I put a forge up anywhere, I have to protect it. And I got to make sure I can actually knock out this wall first. Under 1,000. So we've taken it down a little over halfway since it was like right in this area. So I think we should be able to get it by the time it gets up here. I really do. Now, eventually the auto-targeting ones are going to want to shift back that way. So if this works the way I expect, I'm probably going to want... Let's throw up a couple cannons. I'm going to want some weapons here to clean up, you know, the remaining mess as it comes through and keep it from wiping out here. We are at less than 900. Probably down to about 800 overall. Activate you. Yep, and you're going to be able to start... Won't be too long before these mortars can start shooting at the wall itself. And that's not going to do a huge amount, but it's going to help. Let's go ahead and do this. And another one over there. That's all I dare build, really. Just looking for any spot that maybe I can put another reactor. There we go. And now the mortar's starting to fire at it. They're not going to do a lot of damage, but they're going to hurt it a little bit. Here we go down to, yeah, we're about down to less than 600 now. So I think we may have enough. And if so, if we knock this thing out completely, then we'll have some time before it reappears. If it reappears at all. I don't even know for sure if it does. Of course, we may well want to knock out some stuff later and build that forge, but right now, let's take this thing down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I don't see anywhere where it's above 300. It's starting to weaken. Okay, let's move you back a bit. Let's move you there. See, what about right up in here? Yeah, over 100 yet. So it's not there. And this back here, yep, that's still... Okay, we're going to move you back. Gotta find a home somewhere. There we go. It's not where I'd like to be, but... There's just... Like, I haven't been able to create room here for these. There we go. Yeah, now they're starting to fire down this way. And they're saying, you know what, the rest of you weapons, you take care of this. So we gotta fight the rest of it off. Let's see. It's clear over here. You come down that way. And you, let's see, somewhere here. Maybe, and here. I'd like to get you in the fight if I can. There's not a lot left here. Come on, take it out. Yeah, take it out. Kill it. Kill it till it's dead. Okay, now we move back forward. Because we don't know what the wall is going to do, but if it's going to reappear or not. It doesn't really matter at this point. Because now we're going to auto-target. Let's see. Now that I believe we have room, I want to create room for the forge. Question is, where do I do that? I think I'm going to take down a Bertha. Put up forge there. Being one Bertha short isn't going to hurt me, especially if that wall reappears. We're going to start it with the Berthas ready. Now, let's also... Let's see, let's relay up here. And here. And I'm just working on getting closer. Yep, okay, lost that. That's not good, but we can protect it. Let's see. Right now what I want is I want to get down here far enough to plug into those totems. Finding landing places is not proving particularly easy. These right here I should be able to get to. But I really can't. At least not yet. There's just no spot. That will help. And I doubt the wall's gotten all the way back down here, but it will eventually. Yeah, there we go. Push forward into that area. And I think let's just start adding more energy. And then eventually add more weapons. Boy, I would like to get up to those. I just don't see how. I could build there. Okay, let's see if you can hold that spot. Let's add a couple more cannons. Clearing it out a bit. See how we doing health-wise. Okay, now we're starting to improve that health. That's a more forward spot, but it's not enough yet. Throw another cannon down there. And one here. I think I really want to push this area. There seems to be a few more openings to land there. So I think we've got this. But it's going to be pretty painstaking. Let's see, where could we... There's just not enough room. That'd be a spot if we can hold it. Let's move you forward. That's probably a good spot for a mortar. Alright, now we've got one totem starting to power up. Let's see. Nope. That'll work. Alright. Let's try there and then see if we can... Oh, that still doesn't reach. Okay. Come back. Let's put the relay there. That should work. See if it does. So that's 2 totems. We're going to start doing our upgrades now. And let's see, of course that one is the first one to hit. Still nothing from the wall. I don't think we're going to see that wall again. I hope we don't see that wall again. I'm not sure yet. Let's add one more. There's a packet speed. See, relay here. Gets us another totem. Yeah, I think I want to just bounce a couple energy ones. Because, yeah, that one got us more than 7 energy at once. We got so many reactors. Getting a little bit more out of each of them makes a big difference. Yeah, you're really doing virtually nothing over there. Let's see if we can pull you down here safely. Okay, let's add... I think I'm ready to add some more now. Add another cannon there. There's somewhat more cannons to clear the way for the mortars, I feel like. Come on. You are at... Yeah, you're at about to die. Doggone it. Let's see if I push you. That'd be a good spot. I've got to get comfortable all the way in there, and I don't think we're quite there yet. Is there anywhere forward for you? Not yet. Now we're clear. Okay, I think that one's going to get it. Let's see, relay. Oh, what I would give for some terps on this level. The way this whole thing is just pockmarked, just driving me a little bit insane. Let's move you down there. Start upgrading the weapons. Get more from each individual placement if we can't get units to where we want them. Let's see. I mean, that would be nice, but then can we get energy to it? Yeah, and right now we can't. Slide back here. Then maybe I just want to push along here and then just have that be cut off. That might be what I need to do. Forward. We finally might find a decent spot for that mortar. There's so many of these, like, it's not that any of them are particularly powerful, there's just a lot of them. So knocking out any one is not going to do much good. I'm not going to worry about coming along that ledge. I'm just going to push down this way. Some more weapons would help, but I'm not even sure how much. I really just want upgrades for the existing ones so I can get more done with them. Let's go there and move you forward. Let's see. There we go. And then we'll start boosting the move speed and the other weapon upgrades more later. Okay, so now this is not getting as much. I think I can cram that in there. And then you over there. Now we should start moving over there. No reason we can't grab that final totem now. Okay, we're starting to get some across the board movement, and also the Berthas are generally pounding this for us, which is helpful. So I think a much faster general advance should now be possible. Emphasis on the should. Upgrade move speed. Other things will come soon. This is going to be our first nullify. Which is not going to be a huge difference in and of itself, but sort of psychologically it's always good to start clearing things out a little more. And eventually that'll be a power zone for us to use. We got this little mini ridge here. This, yeah, let's say there. And there goes emitter number 1. Slight weakening of the enemy, and of course the Berthas are going to continue pounding this. Let's see, let's move you in there. Yeah. Another one right beside. I feel our weapons are sufficient. I just need to upgrade and continue to advance. Well, not sure about the mortars though. I think maybe we could use more of those. Let's see about having another one down this way. A couple more over here. Another fire rate, another fire range. What's in there? 0, that's just like a basin or whatever? Because it looked like maybe there... Okay. Now, of course, the nice thing when you cluster emitters together, as we've seen before, is that you can chain super nullify them. And I'm definitely going to try to make use of that to get this job done quicker. Let's see, relay here and maybe there. Is there anywhere down here that I can put you? Right there. Advance, advance my friends. Always advance and find a new spot closer to the enemy. We do not retreat around here, we advance. There we go, and that gets us another one. And now why don't you sit in there and just pound stuff. I think that's going to be your job. There, now the edge of this ridge should get us some more emitters. And then we should really start being able to chain some things together here, I think. See if we can fit in there. And then you move forward just a bit. Well, maybe more than a bit. Maybe down that way. Okay. Nullify. Actually, I really can't. Okay, yeah, that'll nullify 2 of them. Get rid of you. Nullify there. Oh. You didn't want to let me do that. Okay. And yeah, now we've got an energy problem, so we're going to stop building weapons. And we'll just grab another energy boost. Start adding some more reactors behind. See, I think we can hold that one, and that would get us several more. Let's boost our range, I think. Fire rate's a little risky till we get more energy. Indeed, we're running a shortfall again. All right. That's going to be another good spot. And let's see about this. I'm feeling that should be useful. Let's move forward here and then throw a reactor down on that. Like using this little plateau as sort of a, I don't know if you call it a forward base or whatever. Let's see if we can protect that, knock out a few more this way. Nothing there. You can get a couple from up there, though. And let's see. Put you on that one as well. Just having a bunch of mortars just pound everything down here has got to be helpful. Okay, and then relay you in place. I think that takes care of the rest of this area. I think we're waiting for this one to fire before we decide where to move next here. Let's just plop a couple of these down. That wouldn't hurt. Another one there. And this is receding gradually. Only one there. Whatever, let's take it. Take what we can get. I just thought I could do a little better. Maybe another one there. Yeah, that's the placement. Okay, get rid of you. And this is it. A big mountain of creeper has been defeated. It never reappeared, so it's a one-shot thing, but a very powerful one. Ultimately almost reaching 200 depth. It got me the first time, but this second time was able to round it up. So that'll be it for today, but I'm going to head off to... Anyway, I'm going to head off to Creeper Wall 3, and that's a totally vertical one. We'll see how interesting that is. But until then, thanks for watching, everybody. More Creeper World will continue.